This is the Boston Celtics news feed on CLNS. Today is Tuesday, June 27th, 2017. This is Corey Prescott reporting for CLNS, leading online provider of audio-video coverage for the Boston Celtics. Last Thursday's NBA draft brought Boston Celtics fans the excitement of drafting Duke freshman Jason Tatum with the 3rd overall pick, as well as the near possibility of completing a blockbuster trade with the Indiana Pacers. Just days after reporting that the Pacers and Celtics were engaged in, quote, serious talks during draft night 2017, the Vertical's Adrian Wojnarowski reports today that the Celtics are pursuing an aggressive summer plan of sequencing the signing of free agent Gordon Hayward and relinquishing the assets needed to complete a trade for Paul George. Additionally, the Vertical reports that the Celtics want a commitment from Hayward before they can put the finishing touches on a trade for George. Free agency begins on July 1st, just 3 days away at this point. Hayward will be deciding between the Utah Jazz, the team with which he was drafted by in 2010, and a franchise that just finished its most successful season since a 53-win season in 2009-2010, and the Boston Celtics, a franchise that is of course led by his former head coach at Butler, Brad Stevens. George had previously indicated to the Pacers that he would be leaving next summer to join the Los Angeles Lakers. However, Danny Ainge and the Celtics brass are confident that if they can acquire George in a trade, they would be able to sign the 27-year-old George to an extension. According to the report, Boston's belief that it can make George more than a one-year rental is fueling the franchise's willingness to part with a significant package of assets. The financials of a deal would certainly be difficult. However, the Celtics have the contingencies in place should they strike gold with both players. Should Ainge, along with assistant GM Mike Zarin, pull off both acquisitions, it would represent another great heist for the franchise. The Jazz are putting all of their efforts into re-signing Hayward, but according to the report, are exploring other ways to improvement should Hayward depart. The Pacers have no such deadline with George, as they have the time to wait on the best offer from around the league, and could potentially put a damper on Boston's plans should they wait too long after free agency begins. Boston and Indiana were reportedly close on a deal on draft night, but a third-team scenario fell through that stalled talks. The Pacers want to acquire future draft picks and young players in an effort to rebuild without George in the mix. George has said previously they would love to play with Hayward. Stay tuned to CLNS Media for the latest. We're all about fresh content here on the Celtics newsfeed, and so are our new friends over at HelloFresh. HelloFresh is the meal kit delivery service that makes cooking more fun so you can focus on the whole experience, not just the final plate. Each week, HelloFresh creates new delicious recipes with step-by-step instructions on how to prepare these super fresh ingredients. Now, loyal listeners of CLNS Media can get this very special offer. Because of your support to Celtics newsfeed, you can use the promo code BEAT30 for $30 off your first week at HelloFresh. Continue supporting fresh content and fresh food by trying HelloFresh for free. Simply visit HelloFresh.com and enter the promo code BEAT30. To stay up to speed on the 17-time world champions, follow CLNS on Twitter at CLNS Media. Be sure to subscribe to the Celtics newsfeed both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS mobile podcast app. This has been Corey Prescott for Celtics newsfeed.